Gotta get my fans, I don't think they big enough. Or either I can sell them, think about.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Charles 2K coming back to you guys with another video. And as you guys can see from the title of today's video, I'm back with more player props for today's game slate on Friday, March 24th. And as always, if you guys are new to PrizePicks or you guys are new to Underdog and you guys would like to sign up, all you guys have to do is check the pinned comment down below, click whichever link for whichever app you guys are going to be using, use that referral code. That referral code will match whatever you guys do decide to deposit on the app up to $100 with a minimum deposit of $10. So if you guys are interested, you guys can check that out. And before we do get into the new plays of today's video, we must recap the ones from yesterday. So yesterday we had Brandon Ingram over 5 rebounds, which he did crush that and got 11 rebounds. He literally had his line basically at halftime, which was a very, very good read. And we also had Kawhi Leonard over 29.5 points, and Kawhi gave us 32. So both of those main plays from yesterday did cash. If you tailed both of these, congratulations on cash. And now with all that being said and out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the first pick of today's video. It is going to be in the rebounding category, and we're going to be going with Al Horford over 5.5 rebounds. All right, now I know you guys might be saying when you do look at his last 5, this is a terrible read, okay? But I'm going to show you guys why this is not a terrible read and why this is a hidden value play in disguise. All right, so out of Al Horford's last 5 games, he's only averaging 4.4 rebounds, right? Okay. Against the Kings, he had 5. Against Portland, he had 5. Against Minnesota, he had 3. Against Houston, he had 5. And against Atlanta, he had 4. Now, if I do head over to fantasypros.com, okay, and I check the center position, which Al Horford does play for the Boston Celtics, and I scroll down to who he's playing tonight, which is the Indiana Pacers, all right? The Indiana Pacers are allowing 25.25 points and 16.12 rebounds to the center position. Both are which highlighted in green, which means it is an easy matchup for Al Horford tonight. Also, if I do head over to statmuse.com and I just look at Al Horford's stats over his full career against the Pacers, Al Horford is averaging 13.4 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. Now, look, I know you guys might be saying, why did I take it back so far? When I do like rebounding props and stuff like that, you know, I try to get the most research possible out of that prop. You know, I stopped kind of looking at the last 5, you know, unless it's just a very good matchup in general. I look at the last 5, but most of the time I look at the full history. I know a lot of people, you know, just look at the last 5, but sometimes the last 5 is not enough. You have to do a lot of digging. So let me just show you guys. His prop is 5.5, right? So Al Horford is going over 5.5. We're just gonna go through it really quick. So over 5.5, that is 6 rebounds. All right, so once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 times. And now once we do tally up all those numbers together, which is 29 out of 40, that is a 72% hit rate out of his full career against the Pacers when it does come to the 5.5 rebound line. Also, if I do head over to props.cash and I type in Al Horford's rebound and prop line over the full season, Al Horford is averaging 6.2. Over the last 10 games, he's averaging 6. Out of his last 5 games, he's averaging 4.4. And versus the Pacers, he's averaging 6.5. Now, when we do break down the Pacers defense, they are ranked number 27 in rebounds allowed. They're ranked number 30 in offensive rebounds allowed. They're ranked number 17 in defensive rebounds allowed, and they're ranked number 18 to the center defense. And that right there is going to be all the reasons behind why I do love Al Horford to go over 5.5 rebounds tonight. Everything is there in the matchup, the history, everything just points towards the over for him tonight, if you do ask me. If you don't trust his rebounds, you guys can trust his points. I like his points as well at 9.5. He should get that as well. Either of these 2 picks are very, very good. I don't know if they're going to give him a points plus rebounding line. Depending on where it's at, I would take that. But for me, I'm going to be sticking with his rebounds. And now on to pick number 2. It is going to be in the assist category. And we are going to be going with Jaden Ivey over 5 assists. Now, if I do open up Jaden Ivey stats over the last 5 games when it does come to assists, he is averaging 6.8. Against Atlanta, he had 5. Against Miami, he had 5. Against Denver, he had 6. Against Charlotte, he had 6. And against the Washington Wizards, he had 12. Also, if I do head over to fantasypros.com and I check the matchup that Jaden Ivey is going up against tonight, and I do go to the shooting guard position, which he does play, Toronto Raptors are ranked at the top right here when it does come to assists allowed to the shooting guard position with 5.69 assists allowed. And it is highlighted in green, which means it is an easy matchup for Jaden Ivey tonight. Also, if I do head over to statmuse.com and I check Jaden Ivey's, history against the Raptors, he's very, very young. He's only played them 3 times, and out of those 3 times, Jaden Ivey has averaged 16.3 points, 8.3 assists, and 2.7 rebounds in those last 3 games. He's cleared his assist line 3 out of the last 3 times with 10, 7, and 8. Also, if I do head over to props.cash and I check Jaden Ivey's assist prop over the full season, he's averaging 4.9. Out of his last 10 games, he's averaging 6.5. Out of his last 5 games, he's averaging 6.8. And versus the Raptors, he's averaging 8.3. Now, when we do break down Toronto's defense, they are ranked number 25 in assists allowed, and they are ranked number 17 to the shooting guard defense. And that right there is going to be all the reasons behind why I do love Jaden Ivey to go ahead and go over. You know, out of his recent, I think, last 2 games, yeah, he gave us a push, so he should be able to get that extra assist for us tonight and go over his line completely. And now for the third pick in today's video, we are going to be in the assist category once again, and we're going to be going with Stephen Curry over 5.5 assists as well. So Stephen Curry, out of his last 5 games, is averaging 6.8 assists. Against Dallas, he had 13. Against Houston, he had 5. Against Memphis, he had 5. Against Atlanta, he had 5. And against the Clippers, he had 6. And Stephen Curry, out of his entire career against the 76ers, has averaged 23.4 points, 6.6 assists, and 4.6 rebounds. And when it does come to his over 5.5 assist line, which is 6 assists, he's gone over that once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 out of the last 22 games that he has played them, which is a 63% hit rate. Also, if I do head over to props.cash and I check Stephen Curry's assist line over the full season, he's averaging 6.3. Out of his last 10, he's averaging 6. Out of his last 5 games, he's averaging 6.8. Now, when we do break down Philly's defense, you know, Philly has a very, very good defense. So they're going to be ranked number 6 in assists allowed, and they're going to be ranked number 9 to the point guard defense. And that right there is going to be all the reasons behind why I do love Stephen Curry to go over 5.5 assists tonight. And now for the 4th and final pick of today's video, it is going to be an absolute lock, and it is going to be over on Thrive Fantasy for Joel Embiid to score at least 1 point, which you guys know, if Joel Embiid does play today, I don't know if he's questionable or not. I didn't see him on the the points line or not. I didn't see him nowhere. So if Joel Embiid does play, this new square will be available for you guys on Thrive Fantasy. And to get it, all you guys have to do is click the link in the pinned comment down below, sign up, deposit $10. Once you guys have done that, this free square will be available for you guys, and you guys can pair it with something in today's video or something that you do like personally and increase your chances of winning some free cash. But those are going to be our picks for today's video, which is Al Horford over 5.5 rebounds, Jaden Ivey over 5 assists, Stephen Curry over 5.5 assists, and our Thrive Fantasy square for Joel Embiid over 1 point. And as always, if you guys don't like these plays, or you guys want to discuss more plays, or you guys want more plays, all you guys have to do is check the description of today's video and join my Discord. It is 100% free. Once you guys click that link and accept that invite, you are in. I don't charge for anything at all because none of this stuff is guaranteed. But that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to drop a like on today's video. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications. It's me, your boy Charles 2K. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.